The Washington Post is almost as bad as The Onion at this point. Merkel Thalen on Friday had the article, Washington Post stirs fears after false report of power grid hack by Russia. And Drudge took our story and posted it. And by the next day, what came out? Well, by the next day, it all came out, didn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I put that story up on screen for TV viewers. They had to admit that it was a hoax story. The Washington Post had to retract. Forbes reported on it, even Politico did. And I keep saying this because it's true. The Washington Post is almost as bad as The Onion at this point in their desperation to try to brainwash the public back under their control. But it hasn't happened yet. So again, it's a very, very exciting time to be alive right now. Here's the big scoop. The big news affecting the entire world right now, if you want to know. And if this information gets out to the world, we may be able to stop the ongoing attempt to block Donald Trump from becoming the 45th president of the United States. Now notice, in everything they do in the PSYOP, they say, we're having a recount. We're going to have the electors try to block Trump so he doesn't become president. And you say, that's wrong. You're trying to overthrow the voters' wishes. And they say, no one's trying to get rid of Trump. We just simply want to check the integrity of the voting system. Or we just want to check the integrity of the electors. And then a few days before the electors are about to choose, they go public all over the news, all over CNN, all over Fox, all over MSNBC. Hollywood comes out of the woodwork like a bunch of rats. And they say, don't do it. Stand against Trump. Yes. Call for a new election. Block him or vote for Hillary. And that blows up in their face. So the military tactic they're using is they don't want opposition to ever form. So they go out and they organize their movements to don't let him have the votes from the primaries. Don't let Sanders have it. Deny the whole time you're stealing it, but then steal it. Move on to the next steal. Deny you're trying to have a recount, then have the recount. It fails. Deny you're trying to get electors to flip. Then when they don't flip out and say you've got to flip. And it's the same thing with this Russia hack bull. They have been running around for over a year before the election even took place saying the Russians are manipulating the election. They're going to steal it. We've got to federalize the election. I'm like, hey, it's Homeland Security you got to worry about, and Jay Johnson and Loretta Lynch and all these other people that have shown themselves to be absolute criminals, in my view, covering up for the Clintons and Obama and opening our borders and doing everything else. They're going to try to steal the election. And now we have Georgia and 6 states saying Homeland Security hacked their computers on election night and were trying to flip the votes. They were in the software. They were trying to steal it that night. 6 states. Hillary successfully did steal 5 others. The numbers are clear. We've had Bev Harris on breaking it down. Some precincts would vote over 100% Hillary. Some precincts at midnight, they would have more votes come in and they'd all be for Hillary. I mean, all the classic dead to rights fraud. You can read the articles from, again, a month ago. Georgia accuses Homeland Security of attempting to hack state's election database. But you actually watch the newscast and talk to the election officials. No, they were in their systems. They just caught them and kicked them out. 6 states. 5 states joined Georgia. South Carolina, West Virginia, you name it. So they caught them in those key battlegrounds trying to steal it. And trying to match up with the fake polls they had, saying she was going to carry those states, but she didn't. Oh, the polls were wrong. Yeah, because it was all part of a fraud. Give me the fake poll, then steal it. So here's how the system works. Deny there's an attack going on just to divert people from ever forming opposition to it. So now they're saying, we don't want to put Trump in. Oop, that's a Freudian slip. Here they are saying, we're not trying to stop him from getting in. We just want the evidence of the Russian hack to come out. We just want to have an investigation. So they're having the congressional investigations this week while their own operatives admit they want to get rid of Trump. They want to have hearings. They want to create enough of a public buildup of support for all of this that the public accepts it and goes along with it, or at least thinks the rest of the public's going along with it. Remember, the last shoe to drop is that you feel like you're alone, you're awake, but you don't know that everybody else is awake. So they want to make you feel alone and continue to feel like you're alone and continue to be unaware of how big the stakes are that we're fighting for, so you never go out and organize. They don't want you to understand you're the majority. They don't want you to have hope. They don't want you to be engaged. They want you to be stunted. They want you to be scared. They want you to be cowed. They want you to be coward. While they build the opposition to Trump and basically claim he's a Russian agent. Now, I've been telling you the next shoe to drop would be that Trump was a Russian agent. The Washington Post came out on Sunday. That's the White House mouthpiece, and said, well, he's blowing off this Russian hack. Looks like he's probably a Russian agent. It's worse than we knew. Putin refused to pull his diplomats when we pulled ours. Putin refused to kick out our diplomats when we kicked out theirs, tit for tat. Putin refused to do anything when we shot down their airplanes. What are we going to do? And so we're now up to this point where they're introducing the idea of how do we block Trump? How do we stop him? And they're going to try again. Now, they failed every time. That's the good news. But the big news story is they're trying. This is so epic. This is so historical. This is so over the top. Now, what I'm announcing here today is already a custom here in the United States, and that is extending the Christmas holiday up until New Year's Eve, and then taking down the Christmas trees and taking down the Christmas lights. Ooh, I keep saying Christmas. I'm so politically incorrect. The day after New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. And so I've decided right through New Year's Day, we're going to keep the virtual Christmas tree, or an HD video shot of downtown Austin at the Capitol of the beautiful Christmas tree, up just to upset the social justice warriors and all the little snowflakes that want to bully us into banning our culture and banning free speech. In fact, there's a war going on, not just online, but in the streets. I've seen it, where people on the hike and bike trail say Merry Christmas, and then folks don't respond and they say Happy Holidays. Or even family I have that I send the message of Merry Christmas to, they respond back with Happy Holidays. It is some distant cousins, but it's going on. But we're also going to extend the Christmas sale right through until New Year's Eve, until everything sells out at InfoWarsStore.com. Now, we normally try to budget things to where in the warehouse, most of the products sell out by year end, and the new products come in a few weeks or a month after, because we have to pay taxes on inventory. And this year, I've decided to extend the sale until everything completely sells out. So to be clear, almost every one of our best-selling nutraceutical supplements is selling out, and for a good reason, because here are the specials that we're running until they sell out or until the new year comes here in just about 4 or 5 days. Living Defense, 30% off. Super Male Vitality, 30% off. These are huge specials. Silver Bullet Colloidal Silver, 50% off. Brain Force Plus, 33% off. Winter Sun Vitamin D, 25% off. And again, a lot of these are selling out as we speak or have sold out. Survival Shield X2, 30% off. BioTrue Selenium, 30% off. And then let me finish up with this, the coup de grace. Store-wide free shipping until New Year's Day, store-wide at InfoWarsStore.com on the non-GMO heirloom seeds and the Trump is my president shirts and Hillary for Prison 2017 shirts and Deport George Soros, the Goblin Globalist specials. Store-wide free shipping, 50 to 30% off on scores of items, and all of these are super high-quality products. They help fund the spearhead in the fight against the globalists, and they are game changers. We couldn't have built this operation without you. So you're not standing beside us or behind us. You are standing at the heart of the rebellion against globalism. We are American restorationists trying to restore our republic and make it great again and free again and safe again and prosperous again. And we're doing it the old-fashioned way with free markets and with amazing high-quality products. So I certainly hope and pray you had a blessed and Merry Christmas, and I'm really focusing and working hard to make sure we have a great new year as Americanism, not globalism, accelerates into the future. So again, I want to encourage you all, Take advantage of the biggest sales of 2016 with Christmas sales extended with free shipping store-wide and 50 to 30% off on high-quality supplements and many other items at InfoWarsStore.com and InfoWarsLife.com. I'm Alex Jones, signing off from the Central Texas News Center in Austin.
Go to InfoWarsStore.com today for 30 to 50% off specials while supplies last, plus free shipping. Or call 1-888-253-3139.